We're just normal men.
What do you mean, normal men?
We're just innocent men.
It's time for Side Scrollers with me, Stutter and Craig. No, you don't get the 96-ounce Coke Zeros, Blabs.
Yo, my androids, what's up?
And straight from the hood, Phoenix.
It's really enjoyable as an adult male to shit your pants.
And now, broadcasting from our homes around the internet, it's time for Side Scrollers. Welcome out to Side Scrollers on YouTube.com and Rumble.com, and most importantly, SideScrollersPlus.com. Boy, oh boy, we got a big show for you today, kids. It is Monday, and we are ready to roll. I'll tell you what, man. Let me just say this. When we say we are here, rain or shine, we are here, rain or shine, most of the time. Because joining us today is not Blabs, as she has been concruded, maybe neurovirused, possibly food poisoned. I don't even want to think about the things that are coming out of her mouth. And that's just, I'm not even talking about the potty words. She's not joining us today, unfortunately. So filling in for Blabs. And this is going to be chaotic. This Phoenix. Hello, Phoenix.
I am still setting up all the Blabs things right now. How you doing, Craig?
Listen, you were like, you go, can you just give me a minute to go? Can you just give me a minute? And Wicked goes, hey, you should just start.
Yeah, I could see. I saw.
No, it's okay. I'm sure you were coming back. You're like, motherfucker.
But that's the right thing to do, though. That is the proper thing to do.
Yeah, well, listen, we're gonna make it happen today. We're gonna make it happen today because what people don't realize is that when one of us is gone, the show is an entire shambles.
Yeah,
like if you could imagine a cruise ship just making its way down the wonderful ocean, and then all of a sudden just immediately bursting into flames. That is what our show is when one of us is not here. And the jank is real today. So, Phoenix, have fun.
Yeah. I'm having a ball. Trying to figure out what Blabs does. I appreciate looking forward to this.
Let me just say this. We're going to screw up today.
That is correct.
In a major way, right? Like
yes.
You may super chat unless your super chats come in directly from either YouTube or Twitch or direct donation. We're probably going to have a hard time seeing them. Like it's okay. It's okay. But either way, we appreciate them nonetheless. But just know if we miss them, it's all Blab's fault. Okay?
That is absolutely correct.
That's right. It's all blame it on Blabs, which is pretty much what we do on a day-to-day basis. Someone will never blame anything on. Joining us today on this wonderful Monday, my God, please welcome to the show, Wicked Virtue. Hello, Wicked. Great to see you.
Hi, I picked such a good day to come back. I love all the chaos. It's a really good way to start my Monday. I love it. And Phoenix panicking is just wonderful.
You can actually feel the panic coming from Phoenix right now.
I can, and I will admit
figuring
that
out a lot. Yeah.
As soon as he had to go take like a break for a second, he's like, should I start? I'm like, start right now. Because I knew he would panic as soon as he come back. Like, we're starting.
Wicked.
You're welcome. Anything to help.
Thank you.
Well, I'll tell you what, it is going to be an interesting show, to say the least. And I'm going to be very honest. I think we have a break coming up soon. I don't know when that is, but we're running on fumes right now. I think like we've been going and blowing pretty hard. I know you guys go like, oh, you guys are only live a couple hours a day. No. Like we've been blowing and going. And Phoenix and Blabs were out in Boston this past week, and we'll get into that a little bit later on. And with all the things we've been going on, we may need to take a little a siesta to recoup a little bit, because we need to get Blabs healthy. We got to get Phoenix healthy. We got to get me healthy. Got to get everybody healthy. Everybody's a little banged up right now with all the stuff, but we're fighting through, baby. We're fighting through because consistency is the most important thing for you, friends. So if you are new, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Join the 141,000 just normal men who have found us over on YouTube. If it's your first time tuning in, hi. It's great to see you. Make sure you say hi in the chat. It's wonderful. And the 41,400 who have found us over at rumble.com/sidescrollers. We continue to grow at an expedited rate over at Rumble, which is just wonderful. As mentioned, we are live over on Kick, of course, over on Side Scrollers Plus. And if you want to watch us over on Twitch, you can do that as well. We're live pretty much everywhere. This past weekend, Phoenix and Blabs, they took over Boston, which was great. They had the big Rumble community meetup. We're going to get into the story of that a little bit later on, which is very, very exciting. I look forward to that. That's it was definitely, it seems like it was a little chaotic there, Phoenix.
A little bit, yes, a little bit chaotic, and then also again the fact that Blabs managed to die also made things a little bit more difficult.
Like as soon as she got off the plane, was she just like, "Oh, I'm sick"? Like as soon as she touched ground, like that's.
Well, no. What happened was we Rumble. We had a great time at Rumble. Rumble treated us fantastic. It was I always love hanging out with that crew. Big shout out to Rumble and Michael over there. Well, they took us out on Thursday evening when we landed. And boy, did they treat us. Your boy Phoenix had somewhere in the neighborhood of 13 or 14 vodka cranberries and a couple of tequila shots. And I didn't die. Blebs was actually really good. She only had like 2 drinks just to keep social. You know, you just want to be part of the crew and just hanging out. She was okay, but she woke up Friday morning really in bad shape. So at first we're thinking, oh, maybe it's, a little bit... Maybe she snuck a couple in the bathroom or something. I don't know what the hell was going on. But no, it turns out she had something else. And I was okay. We did the show. And so she's been sick ever since. And we were hoping it was just a little alcohol, but it wasn't. Something else.
Oh.
Yeah.
Poor Blabs. We got to get a bubble for her. We'll start a fund to just get a bubble for her while she travels.
I agree. That would be great.
Yeah, well,
we literally need to make that happen, that she's in a plastic bubble at all times.
You ever seen the movie Bubble Boy?
That is pretty much what I was going for.
I think Blabs would be living her best life in there as long as there was some Harry Potter in there. She'll be totally fine.
Yep. Yeah, just throw in a book there.
Yeah, she'll be good.
Hamster wheels.
That's awesome. Well, we are going to get into the PAX East adventures for you guys a little bit later on, as we do a video of that, which I can't wait to share. You had one goal. And that's to find the gayness.
Yes.
And
we almost missed it.
Really? Because even 7 years ago, it was right in my face.
So that's the thing. So I went down there on several days, and I could not find it. Now, I'm expecting it's going to be everywhere. I'm thinking I go up to Nintendo, there's going to be a flag, and everywhere I went, there would be that. And I really could not find it anywhere. I was like, well, I guess this is the easiest mission of all time. And then we found floor 3 or whatever. I think it was like floor 3. And maybe we'll talk about it when we get to that video. But yeah, there it was.
You found the bathrooms?
It was only in this one particular area, and this one particular area did say, they had this big poster that's like, when we say, inclusivity, we mean it, that you can go in whatever bathroom you want. But all the other bathrooms outside of that area, there was none of that.
Yeah, I had, if you want a quick funny story, 7 years ago, a friend went in there and didn't realize the bathrooms were anybody. And when he came out, he looked like he just got back from a war. He was like, I thought that was the men's bathroom. Like, he was very horrified, and we're all out there just like laughing because we saw the sign afterwards. Like, should we tell him? Nah, let's let him have his own adventure. And it's weird.
Well, we'll take a look at that video a little bit later on, and we'll see the adventure. The third floor that you found was very colorful.
Yeah, it made up for it. It really did.
Yeah. Which is good. Okay, usually we have some sort of side scroller showdown, and we did promise that the finale of the greatest console ever tournament would happen this week, and it will, mostly, but it will not be today because we need Blabs here for that and to calculate and tabulate, and things are so out of whack that we're not even going to do a showdown today. So hopefully the support is there just based off of things that we talk about, or you guys wanted to make sure Blabs gets her medicine or whatever, which would be a great thing.
The bubble fund.
The bubble fund. That's right. Hey, give it up for Gilkman Returns, who came into the 1999. Says, rest in peace, Brie Larson. It was a pleasure getting to meet Blabs in Phoenix this weekend and beating Phoenix up. Thanks, Side Scrollers, for making the trip to Boston. Love the Rumble meetup. Bring Craig with you next time. Thank you very much, Gilkman Returns. And Phoenix, you got your ass kicked.
I did. Yeah, that's honestly, that was like one of the the coolest thing about this meetup and like what we did with the awards and everything is really getting to meet the community was awesome. And we got to really spend time with them. You know, it wasn't just a handshake and a, hey, you know, it's awesome to meet you. Hanging out for like 20 minutes, got a crowd going, talking with them, having inside jokes, this and that, taking pictures and all of those stuff. So it was so much fun. And so he and I, we were sparring on a previous show where he was saying something about which Lego game was better and whatnot. And I said, fight me on it. Homeboy took me to it. He fought me at the actual event and he won. Sadly, I lost, but he got a good photo op out of it.
That's good. Well, I'm glad to see you're still alive.
I am. Thank you.
Good. It may have been a beatdown, but you survived. You know,
I did. Yeah. Thank you.
Bill Commander Stearns also says, in all seriousness, Blabs and Phoenix did an amazing job. It was a pleasure to meet them. Thank you, Side Shoulders, for making it safe to be a geek. Let's go. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, my man. And you mentioned next time bring me. Generally, I would go to these things, but it was my daughter's birthday this weekend. And
Family first.
We had 2 volleyball tournaments on the same weekend in separate spaces in Dallas. So had I gone to Boston, I probably wouldn't have a wife right now. So
Be a pretty depressing show.
I'd be very upset.
Well,
today.
my wife left me.
But
But
at
it
least
was
I went
great going to Boston. Yeah.
PAX East was great. Hey, give it up for Ken Burrows, who became a brand new member over on YouTube. That's awesome. Thank you very much, Ken. Appreciate that, my man. That's right. And this is what I love about our chat. Our chat, our audience knows that family comes first. They want us to take care of ourselves, which is awesome. And that's something that you just cannot put enough value on. And we appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much for your support today. All right. So, like I said, big show today. We have a lot to talk about. We have a fun run sheet today, a couple reactionary things to get to. We're going to talk KitKats, how Canada is cooked, and we're going to get into the No Kings rally that happened over the weekend, which, man, oh, man, there was a lot of fun that happened there. Jimmy Kimmel is being an idiot, and, of course, we're going to get into the PAX East fun. And I tweeted this out a few days ago, a video of me from 2013, which I wanted to react to, which, speaking of, by the way, 2 videos went up over the weekend, trying something a little different on the weekends here on the channel. One was Blabs Versus over on YouTube, Blabs versus DuckTales, which, my oh my, let me just say this: it was something. There was something. It had been a while, Phoenix, since we had shot Blabs Versus. You know, we've had those in the can for probably several months, I think, at this point. And I was reminded at just how crazy this was. And I wanted to share this clip. This is just a quick 19-second clip from our experience. I set it up as a vertical short. But, Phoenix, do you remember this part of the video when we shot this?
I do, yes.
Okay, let me just go play this.
Now, Blast, we're in the Himalayas here.
Or the clouds.
Do you know where the Himalayas are?
Asia.
Do you know what the Himalayas are, though?
Well, in this game, there are rabbits.
Now, Blast, we're in the...
I mean, it's like... That is 19 seconds of exactly what Blabs Versus is right there.
In a nutshell.
Wonderful. In a nutshell, yes. So you can watch that episode of Blabs Versus over on YouTube. You can also watch me react to the top 10 screw attack moments of 2007.
I'm so happy you're doing that. That's awesome to go back. I Craig, I tell you, like every time I'm out on the road and I meet up with people, like that's like one of the number one things they say is like, we'd love to have you react to that. I'm really happy you're starting to do that.
Well, thanks, Phoenix. You may be the only one, as right now that video has a 2.9% click-through rate. Which
Filthy
is,
liars, all of them then.
Which is just absolute dog shit. Right now, it is a 10 out of 10 video, and by that I mean the worst performing of our last 10 videos. So I encourage you to go watch that as well if you have an opportunity. It was very, very fun to watch, to go back and watch. I went into it totally blind, so had no idea what was going to be said, and it did kind of come back to me as we went. So, anyways, if you would like, definitely go check that out. It was definitely a fun watch. Hey, look at this, Phoenix. Look at you. Look at
Yeah,
that.
I'm trying.
Yeah, you're doing a great job. Yells Prime says, tell Blabs congratulations on the pregnancy. Just kidding. Hope she feels better. Great meeting, Phoenix, and everyone else at the Rumble meetup. Let's go.
So much fun.
Yells Prime, thank you very much. What if that is what's going on with Blabs? Is she got pregnant?
It could be. Hard to say. Maybe.
Wow. that would be a shocker of all things.
By the way, I just want to say I want to thank everyone at that event because they let me make a Dream Foundation joke because Lumpy was there, our good friend Lumpy, and he was like beating a kid racing. So I was just like, Lumpy, like how does it feel to be beating the shit out of this kid? And he's like, yeah, whatever, I don't care. I'm like, well, do you care that it's a Make-A-Wish Foundation kid? And his only wish was to beat Lumpy in one lap. And the cold motherfucker didn't care. He didn't care.
Listen, I get that feeling about you, Wicked. I feel like you would be pretty ruthless when it comes to the Make-A-Wish kid. If someone was like, oh, man, all I want to do is play Wicked Virtue in a game of Street Fighter, you'd be like...
I would have to, if I wanted to be nice, I can't be Chun-Li. That's it. If I'm Chun-Li, then gloves have coming off. Like, I can't. There's no losing with Chun-Li. Once you get that kick in, you know what I mean? It's done.
Mm-hmm.
Chun-Li's a beast. Yeah, for sure.
She is.
Lexicon Hellhound for 5 says, nice to see you back, Wicked. Love your RE Requiem stream and your live Saucy Saturday in Florida.
Thanks, Lexicon.
Yeah, I heard. How did that go out there in Florida at MegaCon? Seemed like it was pretty fun event.
It was packed. I ended up walking around with Kara on Saturday, like the entire day. And then I don't know how I was able to do Saucy in the meetup afterwards, but I did it and I didn't die.
Awesome.
Because you know how it is. You've been to MegaCon on Saturday. It's like shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah. What's great? Did you go out to any of the meetups or anything like that?
Yeah, I did. I stayed as long as I could, but then I Batmaned it out after about an hour and a half. I was like, I gotta go to sleep. I just did an Irish goodbye. Just left.
Just out.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, I'm good. Our friends over at G&G had a great turnout over there. It's great to hear.
A lot of people.
Bizarre Star came in with 10, says, suggested for showdowns, Resident Evil versus Silent Hill and Castlevania 4 versus Symphony of the Night. Maybe for Halloween or whatever. It's not your mama. Thank you very much, Bizarre Star. Appreciate your support. And great suggestions right there. Castlevania 4 versus Symphony of the Night would be really fun to see. And Young Stove just came in with 10, says, what's up, scrollers? Great meeting you, Phoenix, and sharing love at the virtual boy there is there in person out there adding color to their games, and they look cool. No more travels for Blabs unless in a bubble. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Looks like it sounds like a lot of folks came out and said hi to you, which was wonderful.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, it was a really Craig. It had circumstances been different, it would have been great if you were there because. It was a small enough event. It was a big event, but it was small enough that you really could have solid conversations with everyone. You really had time to sit down as opposed to just like a quick hi, how you doing? Really like talking about it for 20 minutes straight. Like really cool meeting everyone. And everyone in this community was saying the same things over and over and over again. Like, thank you guys for making an event where we can all feel normal again, like where for this brief period of time, the world feels normal. So hopefully we can keep doing more and more of these because clearly it's like therapeutic at this point for people, just to find like-minded people out there again of like, hey, I'm not alone, thinking that it's just me that's normal and everyone else lost their shit. Like, no, we all exist. And so these meetups are a great reminder of that.
Love that. Well, we will certainly be doing more of those moving ahead. We'll give everybody plenty of opportunity to get together, and maybe we'll do one in the future at big events like MegaCon or something like that. That'd be great to do. All right, we have a lot to get to today. Glad you guys are with us. Do us a favor. Would you mind hitting the thumbs up button? Just wherever you're watching. Appreciate that. It's a small but important thing in helping grow the show on a day-to-day basis. There is a direct correlation between you hitting that little thumbs up and the show actually growing, which is very, very cool. All right, friends, let's get to it. It's time for my favorite segment, your favorite segment, everybody's in the world's favorite segment. It's time for Hard News.
Hard News.
Wicked,
Yes.
I have some bad news for you. some are calling this the robbery of the century. Have you heard about what's happened with KitKat?
No, I haven't actually. I've seen a couple things on Twitter, but I decided to save my reaction for the stream today. What's going on with KitKat?
They've released an official statement. We can confirm that 12 tons of KitKat products were stolen while in transit between our factory in central Italy and their destination in Poland. We are working close with authorities and supply chain partners to investigate. The good news, there is no concern for customer safety and supply is not affected. 12 tons of KitKat have been stolen, Wicked. And that is just your weekend supply.
Yeah, that's just my weekend supply. Like, I promise I had nothing to do with it. I was very busy this weekend. Yeah, the Italian job. So it's in the chat, right? Oh my goodness. That's actually pretty funny. Like, what are they going to just sell Kit Kats like on the black market now or something? Like, what the heck?
These are
12 tons. That is a lot of chocolate.
What is your favorite chocolate bar?
Snickers.
Oh, I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Snickers.
Okay. Just making sure I heard that.
Did you think I said a bad word? I did not.
Oh, man.
Almost got you in trouble.
Snickers. All right.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm with you on that. I think Snickers is God tier.
It's perfect. It's got a little bit of everything.
Fast break. Reese's fast break. That's the best one.
He came in hot with that. He's like, nah, you guys are both wrong. No, it's fast break. Get out of here.
Best one.
Fast break's pretty good.
I like peanut butter and chocolate. So yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is an interesting story. As 400,000 Kit Kats were stolen in one giant chocolate heist. Right? This courtesy of delish.com over here. The truck and its contents are still missing, and the company has not said exactly where the shipment disappeared. Nestle says stolen bars may appear through unofficial sales channels, but they can be traced using batch codes. Ooh, man. That is 413,793 individual Kit Kats were stolen. That is, wow, amazing. If I'm being honest with you, like, what do you do? That's a lot of Kit Kats.
That is a lot. And because it came from Italy, I'm sure there's going to be like, talk that it was the Italians, but I don't want to hear it, chat.
No,
Not all Italians are they aren't all in the mob. Okay. I can confirm. I'm kidding.
No, isn't it going to all those kids that always harass you outside department stores and like, hey, for the basketball team, you got to buy some of these candy bars. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the ones that are like, here, get this like regular size Kit Kat for $5, and I'm like, I can get a king size at that price, kid. What are you talking about? Trying to hustle me.
Yes,
you're right. That's who did it. We're gonna see an uptick of Kit Kats being sold outside of the grocery stores, overpriced.
Hey, I'm all about helping out the kids, but I mean this with all sincerity. Fuck those kids. Like, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with that nonsense. That's ridiculous. What if, yeah, that's good. Good point, Pickle Lips Miguel. What if they did? What if it's just a straight up scam for the insurance money? Now this is popped off. This tweet has 85 million views on it. 85 million views. That's a super viral story. Omnom has quote tweeted this. If you guys recall, Omnom.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We can confirm that Omnom had nothing to do with this. Thank you. Here. Domino's Pizza has also quote tweeted this, and they've released their own statement when it comes to this. Specifically, this is Domino's UK. Say we would like to share our thoughts and condolences with KitKat following their recent news. On a completely unrelated note, we are pleased to announce we are now selling a new KitKat pizza, which pretty good stuff. Now, unfortunately, they actually did have to add a disclaimer to this, which my this is where we're at in society.
You can't even tell a joke. I'm shocked.
For legal reasons, this was a joke. Like, God, I hate people. I hate. What was that movie long ago where they talked about abolishing lawyers? No, it was Idiocracy. I think it was. In Idiocracy, they talked about abolishing lawyers, and then the Justice Department became way more efficient. I was like, man, how great would that be?
Yeah, it would be nice. We can dream, right?
By the way, I just look over, and yes, we can, Wicked. I think that'd be wonderful. I just look over occasionally, and I see Phoenix looking like he's checking his monitors, and he's just Like,
I'm trying so hard.
If you didn't have the hat on, you'd see that like stressed anime sweat, just like not moving, just there.
It's so good. It's so good. I love it.
This is gonna become a meme, the Phoenix Panic meme. Make it happen, chat.
Hi, everybody.
Just looking around like he's like a dog, like a cat chasing a laser over here. Just oh my God. Anyways, well, rest in peace, KitKat. Hopefully, the 400,000 KitKats will not be missed or go on black, like the chocolate black market. That's kind of an interesting idea, you know. Just saying, I like that. Give it
Pretty
up
sure
for
that's it.
yes, I'm sure that's what it is. Hey, over on Twitch, look at this. It's Thines who came in as a brand new Prime subscriber and 100 biddies over there on Twitch. Thank you so much, Thines, for that. That's wonderful. Also, Young Stove came in with $2. Says worth the 1.5 hour drive to Boston for you, Phoenix. Isn't that nice?
Thank you, brother.
The Gilkman Returns came in as a brand new member over on YouTube. Love to see that. Thank you very much. And Henry Davis came in with 20. Says, I think post console war, the next showdown should be Stone Cold versus The Rock in their prime. Both had relatively short primes, but they own the wrestling world. Henry, that, my friend, brings up a really great, like next month in April, it's like after the console war stops, maybe we'll just do like best wrestler ever or something like that. And we just have a big bracket there. I think that'd be fun. That'd be pretty good. Thank you, Henry. Great idea. Shield Wall of Dragons came in. Says, have you guys seen the wrestling moves in Crimson Desert? Yes. Also, feel better, Blabs. Stay cool, Phoenix. I guess I'll watch 2008 Craig later. Thanks so much.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, did you guys see they're throwing down like RKOs and all these wrestling moves in Crimson Desert? It looks pretty fun.
Yeah, I know Vera was loving it. She was like skeptical about it before it came out, and she's been enjoying it.
I know
Kay is loving it.
Yeah, Kay is loving it in like in a janky style way.
Yeah.
That makes sense, right? And it's fun to like those games that are janky and fun and silly and stupid. But all right, give it up for I'm gonna butcher your name, but here we go. Hermos, yep, says it was Black Snape. He stole the Kit Kats. Thank you so much, Herm or Erm. By the way, did you see the Black Snape video?
Which one? It's running rampant. There's quite a few.
The rap from Perry
The rap,
Chan.
yes, I did. I did see the rap.
It was great.
It was great, yeah.
Saint says, I guess they won't be breaking a piece of that Kit Kat bar with us. There you go, Saint. Thank you. Bentley Guy for 10 says, I bet it was that dirty
nagger
in the moon that grabbed the Kit Kat bars. Just kidding. But I'll be honest, that Blab's timing of getting sick and the candy being stolen is very sus.
Mm-hmm.
Good point, Bentley Guy. Good point. All right, let's go and move on. I have a listen, Wicked, when it comes to societies being broken, I can't think of a better way of describing it than what I'm about to show you here. This comes from Canada and the Democratic Party up there. I just think the best thing we can do is watch this. This is speakers at the Democratic Party conference in Canada. And you know what? Just see, get your thoughts on this. You seen this yet?
No.
Nope.
Oh boy. Oh, Phoenix, you're going to love this.
Thank you, Delegate.
Oh, wait, yeah, I seen her.
There's a
Good
point
Lord.
of privilege on my...
Right off the bat. Good Lord.
What? It's like a Harry Potter character.
I was going to say,
What is
looks like
that?
something from Lord of the Rings over
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
Or like an anime villain or something. She's looking rough, like hit the wrong like wind. She's gonna fly away like Dumbo. Like that is bad. I'm sorry, but those are
Hey,
those
but at
ears,
least you know,
man. That she had a rough childhood. That's all I'm gonna say.
But at least you know that she's gay or trans or something down here with the pin that she
Which
has
is
on.
the
Here you
most
go.
important.
Very
By far,
important.
yeah, absolutely. It's literally wearing it on her sleeve next to her sleeve. Here we go.
There's a point of privilege on microphone 1, then we'll go to microphone 3. Go ahead, delegate.
Yes. Hello. I was standing here with my gender equity card before you called on the previous speaker. That's my point of privilege that I would like to raise.
I will explain the speaking order, which
This is when I first saw this, I legitimately thought this was a skit. that
It has
somebody
to be
put
a
together.
skit. Yeah.
It looks like a Saturday Night Live skit. Like
No,
it's
no.
the new UK Saturday Night Live. No, it's real.
No, Saturday Night Live would never do this. They would never do this. But the fact that this is not a skit tells you everything you need to know. I mean, amazing.
This is Canada.
This is Canada. This is not far away. These are
around the
real
block.
people. Yes.
Yes. Hello. I was standing here with my gender equity card before you called on the previous speaker. That's my point of privilege that I would like to raise.
I will explain the speaking order, which is fixed, that I cannot amend, which is the pro-con rotation. You can move yourself up a line that you're standing in.
I am pro, and I was.
We went,
You went pro, con.
we went pro-con, pro, and my plan was to go con. The speaker at con mic 3 also has a speaking card.
Yesterday, this
Okay. So there we go. Hold on. That's part of it right there. Okay. So it's amazing to see the perpetual victim nature of everybody at these things here. You did not call me on the correct order here with my gender equity card. I just wanted to let you know that. Like, that was the entire point of her getting up there here. Her speaking card. Like, it's fucking kindergarten over here.
And I was like, raise your hand. Just so you know, this is my victim mentality. I'm
Right.
a victim because of this.
Yep. Let's see how this next one goes. Phoenix, you're going to want to pay attention to this one.
Speaking card.
yesterday, this card was used in an inappropriate manner. And while I understand in Ontario we know
I know. I'm sorry. This card was used in an inappropriate manner. Wait till you find out how, Phoenix.
this card was used in an inappropriate manner. And while I understand in Ontario we note this as equity, even if that, this was also used inappropriately in terms of gender. I want everyone to be mindful that these cards for individuals like myself who identify as a Black woman have no value outside of this space.
That is wild. Imagine people in like third world countries watching this clown show. Like, they're literally dying in the streets, they're being assaulted, whatever, anything horrible you could think of is happening to them. And then this is like, just so you know, I had my card that said this, and you need to know what my problem is. Like, I feel like I lost brain cells listening to that. Like, I kind of went in one ear and out the other because it was so hard to just actually listen to that. Like, what is the problem here? Like, you're right. It's like kindergarten. It's like, I actually raised my hand first, miss. So you need to listen to my victim issue first.
Well, she wanted to let you go ahead, Phoenix.
I wasn't saying anything. He was talking.
He's just panicking. He's just panicking.
He's over there panicking. Yeah. What I love about it is the idea that you have the guy behind her who's like, I'm mad at this. But
what are we mad about today? Yeah.
She really wanted to let everybody know that this card only works here, and you will not bound me to the chains of this pink fluorescent card outside of this democratic meet and greet that we're having here. What do you say? What do you say to these people who are obviously broken into a victim narrative to where they literally revolve their life around it? So much so, they feel so passionate about this that they have to go to this event and then have cards handed to them based off of their gender equity, whatever. You know, like
the other day, some guy said that I was a girl, so I got a blue card. Like, what does that even? I don't understand. We got to make cards. That's it. All of us content creators, we got to have cards with just everything about us on it so that everyone knows our struggle. Like today, we need a card for Phoenix and Craig. Blabs is sick. Help.
You know, I do have a green sticky note to let you know that today I'm going to be gender neutral today. There you go. And you know, I'll put my pronouns on them right here. That's Z, him today. All right. And so if anybody would like to address me today, now you can right there. That's my gender. Fuck that. Sorry, it's so stupid.
You can't even keep it going.
Can't even do it.
Do you remember a time when, like, especially in professional life, where you hid your weaknesses because you didn't want to be identified as that? So, like, I'll even speak for myself as someone who is like, I have a billion autoimmune diseases, and I never lead with that. I don't say, hi, I am this disease. I'm this, and this. I always kept that to myself. I do the best I can to override whatever illness or sickness I'm feeling. And you kind of go about your day because you don't want to be defined by the sickness. And now we live during this weird generational time period where that is your strength. Your strength is your weakness. Like, that can't be good for society when we're applauding how lame you are. Like, that's,
well, do you remember?
that
I think
does
it was
not
like,
help.
it was probably 90s, early 2000s, what I remember, where people like fought against that. Like, I don't want a label. And now it's like, you need to be labeled. And
Yes.
it's so lame. Like, it's because these people don't have personalities. And it's like, I have nothing important to say, but I'm gay. So, look at me. I'm different. No, you're not. Basically, like, everyone either says they're gay or it's so lame. Like, you're not, they feel like they're part of the cool kids club, but it's like, they went from being like, like think of like punk, right? Punk rock. That was like against, like, stick it to the man. Now those people are like not cool anymore.
Oh, listen,
you know what I mean?
They're
Like,
one of the
exactly.
worst.
No.
They're the worst. Yeah.
Phoenix knows, I've mentioned this on the show a half dozen times. Like, the most punk rock people I've ever met are the most corporate nom 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 shills I've ever seen in my entire life. The guys who grew up with the mohawks or the hair over their eyes, or they had the baggy jeans with the chain wallets, or they wore spikes or whatever. Fucking shills.
Yeah.
Like,
and
the
you saw that too with the hippie generation. All those guys grew up to be fucking Wall Street.
Absolutely. Yeah, they are exact. They grew up to be exactly what they hated on.
Do I know what's like punk rock now? Being like think of like a girl walking around like in a sundress, being all conservative and like,
Right.
making men's sandwiches. That's punk rock these days.
A middle-aged dude in a hat, like
Yeah.
that is seen as like
Being a
against the
Republican
system.
is punk rock at this point, which I still can't understand that's actually a real thing. But it is. Like, being conservative and having
Fair
traditional values is totally punk rock now.
Yeah. Well,
Crazy times.
Going back to this clip, I love that this person, who is pretty much the perfect amalgamation of this movement here, they're getting bullied based off of not following the point of privileges based off of the fluorescent cards that they have.
I'm sorry, like saying they're getting bullied and then pulling this up. It's like, yeah, she's definitely.
Yeah, that's true. She's definitely getting bullied right there. I'm sorry. ZZM, definitely getting bullied. So. All right. Let's go and move on to No Kings here in a second. But first, Worthy One says, after seeing that, I understand bullying now. Make no mistake, it's wrong, but I get it now. Thank you, Worthy One.
I disagree with that. Listen, you guys know my take. Bullying is not wrong, because when you don't bully, you end up with like furries and stuff, and that's not okay.
Night Saber says console war is a company versus consumer now. PS5 $900. Yeah, I saw the PlayStation 6 was being rumored to be $1,000. That's
insane for a PS5 or for the next one.
6.
Oh,
The
6.
PS6. That's the rumor.
I just got the 5 like not too long ago. I'm gonna.
At a girl.
I bought a 5 to play High Guard.
And then you returned it.
I played High Guard, then I returned the PlayStation 5.
I was gifted it to play Stellar Blade, so. But the 6, I'm good. I got my PC. That's all I need.
Mr. Rich Lopez says KitKats are popular in Japan. They have a lot of special flavors. There's a Japan grocery store near me that sells them. Cantaloupe ones are amazing. Yes, there is a lot of special KitKat flavors that you don't see over here in the United States that are available in Japan. Wes says, Wicked, if you're buying a CRT for retro gaming, I would suggest getting a BVM rather than a consumer model TV. They cost more, but you get a better experience when retro gaming.
Thank you. I actually was gifted a CRT TV. It's a little one, but I will be showing it off soon. But
Crumbs.
thank you for the...
Oh, yeah. Crumbs says, these people are beyond parody. That's why they look and dress like clowns. Thank you, Crumbs. Seaman Nader says, least in Ontario, At least it's Ontario. Going to stay in BC. Good for you. Good for you. Mayonnaise Chase came in for 5. Says everyone with cards, hold them up. Okay. None of you are important. Crawl back into your hole. There you go. Thank you, Mayonnaise Chase. 10 from Wolf and Wings says Canada is not a real place. It can't hurt you. It's true. It'll just stay up there and complain. Mr. Big came in and says, and nothing gets done because everyone is too busy being victims. Yeah. Godzilla Greaser says, conserve Greaser is the real way to be a rebel. There you go. Thank you very much, Greaser. Great to see you. Nathan says, it went from overcoming your weakness to demanding, quote, respect because of them, because these folks just want attention at the end of the day. Very narcissistic. Con Air says, entry of the gladiators, anyone? Like, listen, I would love nothing more than to just put a few like sickles down in the middle of that just to see what would happen in a situation like that. Professor Wolfman, think it says no kings, but plenty of kangs. Midget Menace says, my mom was obsessed with KitKat, so I jokingly texted her the story, asking her if she needed bail. Also wicked, just like Craig putting his family first. You are a perfect example of stepping in for your fellow streamers. Yes, Wicked is spectacular. Commodore Fan for 5 says, Mahong, y'all. I understand where Phoenix comes from, but being born with sight/hearing issues, if someone is around me a lot, I have to let them know they don't think I'm ignoring them. I think that's fair, but you don't lead with it, right?
Yeah.
I think that's Phoenix's point, right?
Yeah. You want your talent, whatever it is to be, your personality, your talents, your hobbies, etc., to be who you are defined by, and not your weakness that you're hoping would not define you.
And that's actually something that would affect the conversation. Not like, oh, by the way, I have anxiety. Here's my card. Like, if someone did that to me, I'd be like, what? Okay, I wouldn't know what to say. Like,
right. We have Sergey says, way to call anyone stupid. You have used these highly sophisticated words, that meaning you'll never I can't speak, Sergey. I'm reading small, tiny words on a small screen for me. So way to call someone stupid, number 673. Who's that? You've always used highly sophisticated words, the meaning of which has never held you back. Thank you, Sergey. Way to yell at number 673. Young Stove says, is that an Adolf haircut on an elf? It was kind of odd, wasn't it? And Reese for 2 says, Mountaineer PC Master Race over here. I built my current rig with a PC building simulator on Steam. Highly recommended. Teach 80% of the case building process. Ooh,
oh, nice.
Very smart idea. Do a little bit of learning, a little education right there. Okay. So, Phoenix, you were in Boston this past weekend.
I was.
And I was watching volleyball all weekend. But apparently there was a big protest, number 3 of the No Kings variety over the weekend. Wicked, did you see or hear anything about this?
Unfortunately, no.
Oh,
I heard about it, but I didn't see. Like, I knew what was going on, but I haven't really seen clips or anything because I had a busy weekend. So,
well, they're mad. They're mad.
Of course.
They said apparently 8 million people were a part of this, right?
Wow.
So it was apparently the biggest protest in history, which once again didn't know anything about. So that's because I don't watch, mainstream media and all that stuff. So they weren't promoting it. With that said, Adam Carolla is always a great way of, just a nice reminder when it comes to these things. And he tweeted this out. It says, King's assholes better find a fucking mirror. And it says, never forget when skate parks were filled with sand to make them unusable during COVID mandated lockdowns. Never forget how they treated us, locked us down, and ruined outdoor parks to keep us inside. Once again, the actions of a king, a dictator, made these things happen in California. And Adam Carolla just simply pointing those things out right here.
Isn't it crazy the difference between him and Jimmy Kimmel, and they were on the same show? Like, it's night and day.
I'm amazed that Kimmel will still want to occasionally associate with Carolla.
Yeah, that is surprising.
Like apparently they still hang out and stuff.
Wow.
So, yeah, I don't know. It's just interesting.
That's weird.
There was a lot of No Kings protests out there, and a lot of people going out and just trying to figure out exactly what they were protesting here.
They don't even know.
Are you sure about that, Phoenix?
I feel like I'm pretty in the know on this one. They're idiots.
Well, let's see if they know exactly what they're protesting.
Number one issue that you guys are upset about?
The bigot in the chair.
What's the worst thing Trump's done so far?
Let's see, where do I start? I think obviously, I feel like the top thing. Oh my God, wait.
I hate these people.
This is the best thing you could possibly do. Is you ask them a simple question. What do you not like about them? And then you just wait. Then you wait and you see them break in 30 seconds, which is exactly what you're seeing here.
The whole thing with like immigration, I think, is probably like my biggest like ick, I guess, if you want to call it. I don't really know what to say. You know, everything that he's doing, like financially, with like the government funds, military funds, everyone. Sorry, I'm just sorry.
Good Lord.
I'm in latex right now.
Yeah, I get it. I'm in long sleeves, so it's pretty hot out here today.
What's that?
I can't think when I'm in latex. Yeah, okay.
That's right. Sorry, I'm in latex. What in the next 15 seconds? What do you think happens? Wicked.
Probably a lot of stuttering and just like, like that kind of stuff is what
I think she said she has to go.
Oh, yeah, that's
Sorry, I'm Venus.
Venus.
Yes. So put her out, y'all. Simple question. Put her out.
She crashed out over like, why don't you like this person?
And by the way, I do think that we see a lot of that in the gaming space. Like way too much of it, where you can ask these people that exact same thing and they're going to go, I'm in latex. And then I can't speak.
That needs to be a new meme. Like just when you ask a question and you, instead of saying like, I plead the fifth or you don't want to answer it, be like, I'm in latex. I'm sorry, man. I can't do nothing about it. It's latex, bro.
Wicked, you do a lot of cosplay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And have you ever been in latex before?
Yeah. And I can confirm that my brain still works. Maybe I'm just like immune. I don't know. I'm immune.
Amazing how that works. Okay, just interesting.
And you know what? Maybe it's like a mix of latex with the hair dye. Just kind of like messed with her a little bit,
Maybe. Yeah. I saw some people in the chat saying they could fix her. Well, I don't know. The thing is,
good luck, guys.
Yeah. Good luck with that. At the very beginning of that clip, she goes, where do I begin? And it was very, this is going to sound bad, autistic sounding of her. Like I've met hundreds of people where I've had conversations like this and they all have this kind of like, where do I begin? Right. And then they actually start thinking about it. And then the meltdown begins after 20, 25 seconds of thinking about it. Right.
Oh yeah. Sometimes they just like go off. Like they do like a full out and crash out. Like you nicely ask them. So like what, why don't you like Trump? Like for example, and then they think that you're trying to trap them. It's like, it's really just a simple question. And they get mad. So she did a little bit better, I guess. It was silly, but like they just like blow off sometimes because of that. And it's like, dang, I can't even ask you why, because my mama told me. That's why.
See, but my thing is I don't find any of these people funny. I kind of think they're all bags of AIDS because like here's the problem. Like let's just change this to something small like everyone at our corporation goes outside and rallies and says Sally should be fired. And then you put a microphone up to them and go like, hey, like what'd Sally do? And they're like, where do I begin? And they're like, hey, do you know even where Sally works? It's like when you find yourself rallying and you want to literally affect some kind of change and you don't know why. And then even worse, you're pressed on it and you're realizing I don't actually know why, but you still rally anyway. Bag of AIDS. This is they are all a hive mind. They're either hive mind or evil. It's one or the other. You're either going out of the way to be evil or you're a fucking retard that is part of a collective sum that just tells you when to eat and shit and you do.
You're right. The hive mind, and they get that tribalistic mindset. And it's even worse when they don't know why. It's like they just get angry for no reason. It's like, I can't imagine being that low IQ. Like at least know what you're mad about and what do you stand for? You don't even know.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up. What a great segue to this next video here of this mother and daughter making their way out to a protest. This is in South Carolina, the No Kings protest. Let's see about all the insightful things that, why they're protesting here. For democracy.
You've got mom and daughter, I'm assuming, correct?
Yes,
and you
sir,
are?
Yes, sir. My name is Melissa Group.
Melissa and?
Mia Group.
Mia. We're going to start with Mia. Mia, why are you out here?
To protest and make a better democracy.
And your sign?
Sorry, it's so good. Make a better democracy. Oh, okay, yeah, cool. So that's great. Is that why? Okay, I love it.
At least her excuse is that she's a child, right?
Yes.
When the adults say this, it's like, oh, she actually did a little bit better than some of the adults.
Right. Okay, but let's talk to the mom. Right.
Oh.
The daughter just at least throws something out. She is a sponge. She's soaking up this stuff that her mom tells her. Right.
Yeah.
She doesn't know anything about this stuff. She's just been told, Orange man bad. Trump's a bad person. He's a dictator. He's a king. We don't want a king. We're going to go out and protest. By the way, honey, would you like to go protest? Yes, I would, mommy. You know, it's amazing.
This is a together sign, I guess.
sir.
Explain your together sign, Mia.
So it's supposed to be about like we get to make a statement and they just silence us and they don't get to do that. We have the right.
You have the right.
I go back to, you would not be able to have that sign if he truly was a king and a dictator. And who the hell is trying to silence you? I do not blame this child at all. I blame
zero. Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah, you can't blame the kid. The mom even may have forced her. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I'm sure it was strictly organic that the 10-year-old girl was like, Mom, I want to go to the No Kings protest.
She wants to play Animal Crossing. Let's be real. She was pulled away from her Switch to come do this. Poor kid.
Oh, we'll get to Animal Crossing in a second because they pissed about that.
To do that, Mom, Melissa, just what does it mean for you to have your little one out here today? And how important is it for you?
Well, I have 3 girls, and so it is so important to build a better future for them. We are here to be the light, not to squash it out, and so it means everything to have my daughter with me.
What the hell does that even mean?
She doesn't know. She doesn't know. Because these people, it's just crazy that they think that women's rights are just gone. It's like, no. Like, what rights have actually really been taken away from you? And you ask them, and they always go with the same point.
The trans community has actually taken away rights of theirs.
Yeah.
In my
and
opinion.
the ones that stand up for them, like the women that like don't stand up for actually being women, and they're like, no, I stand with them. You're transphobic, and it's wild to me. That's the only thing I agree with on feminists like J.K. Rowling is that she knows that a man's a woman a woman, which is crazy that we're in a time where we have to actually have that discussion. But here we are.
Here we are. Here we are.
Now, I'm looking at your signs. Who put it together? Whose idea was this? Tell me. This is your idea? Tell me about it. How'd you come up with this idea?
I just looked up some ideas and I just put it together.
How does it feel?
She looked up on social media and she put them together. Right.
I saw a reel and
Yes.
I'm like, I want to be cool like that. They stand for something. I don't know what I stand for, but this is it. But she's
That's
just a kid.
right.
Again, I'm not making fun of her.
Right.
She's just a sponge, like you said, and she's following her dumb parents. They're the dummies. This thing.
lady
Yeah.
is the problem right here.
Yeah.
100%.
To be her mom.
I am so incredibly proud, and she has her own voice. She's here because she wants to. She knows it's the right thing. It just means everything that I'm raising her to be the light, to be a future for all of us.
Think about what she just said here, right? I'm so proud of her because she thinks like me, right? She has her own voice. She's here because she wants to. She knows it's the right thing, right? Let's just say hypothetically, her 9-year-old daughter saw on social media that, hey, you know what? Trump's doing a pretty damn good job. Let's just hypothetically, she saw that. And she's like, Mom, I actually don't like the idea of going out to go to this protest over here. Do you think that she'd be like, you know, you're horrible and a horrible person, because Donald Trump is horrible. And I want, do you think that she would be saying all those wonderful things about her daughter had she not thought the same way as her mom?
Oh, absolutely. You're right. She's like, she thinks like me. So I'm so proud of her because she's not thinking for herself and she's not looking into anything. She's not questioning anything. She's just doing what she's told. So I'm so proud.
So proud. Hits me right in the heart. It's good. Well, there's a little bit of trolling. Phoenix, a little
bit of trolling. We like to troll around here, just a little troll.
We saw this fly over Los Angeles over the weekend. Not a king, he's your daddy over here. Phoenix, I don't know if you know this. We actually know the person who was flying the plane.
Ooh, do we?
This? Yeah.
Is that why Blabs got sick? Because she got on that plane.
Footage of Trump getting in the airplane, flying it over LA. Now, Blabs included this in the run sheet. Bless her sweetheart over here. This comes from, what's this guy's name? John Lithgow?
John Lithgow, yep.
Oh,
I have not watched this yet. I have not. But she felt it was important to put this in the run sheet. So let's see what he had to say. I'm sure it's very... Listen, if there's one thing that I love to hear from celebrities over, it's
how to think.
Politics.
Yeah.
Lecturing also, yeah.
That's right. Let's see what he has to say.
Hello, everybody. I wish I was marching today for no kings with all of you, but I'll be acting in a Broadway matinee. So,
sorry, but I'm too fancy to be among you peasants, but keep doing it.
That may be the most pretentious statement ever said in the history of Earth right there. I would love to be marching with you, but I'll be too busy in a Broadway matinee.
And to be clear, in their minds, if this is an evil tyrant king, well, not evil enough apparently to break my little stage production of, Ohio, whatever the fuck he's doing.
Probably the king and I.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
Oh, that'd be so funny.
Oh, but I bet he has a really profound message here. Let's find out.
I had to do something. I figured I would recite a poem that I wrote about 6 years ago in a book I released back then called Trumpty Dumpty.
Okay.
A lot of plugs going on today, by the way. This is a great plug. The show, the
He's
book.
Like matinee book, just dropping this here. Wow, Trumpty Dumpty.
Oh, this is spectacular.
Wanted a crown. It's more appropriate than ever today, so I thought I would read it for you. Trumpty Dumpty wanted a crown to make certain he never would have to step down. He wanted a robe made of ermine and velvet. The Constitution, he wanted to shelve it. With impeachment awash, his ambition had grown. He wanted an orb, a scepter, a throne. 6 royal palaces, 6 royal carriages, a church dispensation for 6 royal marriages, courtiers installed on his own Supreme Court, and royal beheadings, if only for sport. He craved the occasional royal procession and, gasp, the eventual royal succession.
This is so enlightening to see how they actually really, really feel about this. It's every time, like, whenever I'm like, oh, these people aren't that fucking insane. Like, you hear something like this, you go, wow, this is actually how they think. They really think that he wants to be like this, despite him stepping down for the past, the previous 4 years. Let's not forget, he had a term. He didn't have a term. And now he has a term again. It's not like he was acting as president the entire time. They tried to arrest the guy. They did arrest him.
They tried to kill him.
Right.
So, I mean, you know what we need, though? Like something, just some wholesomeness. We need Phoenix to read that poem. Yeah.
Phoenix? As
whenever.
Donald Trump?
Yes,
ready
exactly
whenever.
what I'm thinking.
But I'll make some modifications. I'll make a couple of historical tweaks to it. Pretty much 100% of it.
I can't wait.
Well, he followed up with more. Another post over here. I got to be honest, I don't think I have the energy for it, but let's just give it about 10 seconds. Or not. Maybe it's just a picture. All right, sounds good. I don't even know what's going on with that. All right. Well,
What happened? It broke.
Hello again, friends. I hope you've seen my video of Trumpty Dumpty Wanted a Crown from the book of the same name that I
Make sure to like and subscribe.
And buy the book.
And by the way, you can pick this book up on Amazon right now. All proceeds go to me. I just want to let you know.
2020. As promised, I'm reading you a second Trumpty Dumpty poem.
Nope, can't do it. Sorry, we're done. All right, there you go. There we go.
That's for Felix or Phoenix.
That's
Sorry.
right. I love it.
My brain cells are so messed up. I almost called him the wrong name.
No, I think that's fair. That's fair.
That's his alter ego, Felix.
Well, Phoenix, you're right about everything, and I just want you to know that.
Thank you. I agree. I
Yeah.
tell all my ex-girlfriends that. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Give it up for Re-Examination Show came in for 5. Says borders equals icks. Hashtag no Ayatollahs right there. By the way, going back to that girl, I think that was the thing she felt kind of gave her ick was the immigration stuff.
It kind of gives me ick. I heard someone mention it. I'm not super clear on it, but it's the latex again. You're gonna have to forgive me.
Right. She's just so hot. So hot. A Commodore fan says for 5 says, I have a senior client at work that moved from New York to South Carolina that has really bad TDS. I turned on YouTube TV this morning. One morning, it landed on Fox News talking about Trump. I nearly got my head ripped off. Insane. Wow. You should absolutely, you know what you should do? You should say you're probably not exposed to this side of the media. You should take a listen and see what they actually have to say about it. Reese for 2 says, I want to see someone show up to one of these No Kings rallies dressed as Elvis. What's this I hear about being there being no king? Then bust out a set. There we go.
That would be amazing.
I love the protest in London for No Kings as they literally have a king in Europe, which is great. Zodlander says, do you have the right to protest? Yes. But you should know what you're protesting and not just go into the streets blind. Oh, hi, Wicked.
Hi.
Sergey says, we're making democracy gooder. Thank you, Sergey. Taipan's Ghost came in for 10, says, get well soon, Blabs. I saw Brie Larson in the thumbnail, and I actually thought for a few seconds that Craig somehow got her on the show. That would have been chaos. Yeah. Sorry, I needed a 4th person to fill the slot. Give it up for a YouTube noob. Says, there's an argument that worldwide cameras did more damage than social media. That's definitely fair. That's fair. Felsteph came in for 10, says, let's not forget that the No Kings protests are the same people that called Biden protesters election deniers. Thank you, Felsteph. Commodore fan came in with 5 more, says, I'm thinking I grew up in a conservative I'm thankful I grew up in a conservative God-fearing family that allowed us to think for ourselves and learn, but would also scold us so we didn't turn into liberal NPCs. We need more asylums. Thank you, Commodore fan.
You know, these people, I feel like they would have a really hard crash out if you told them, just Google 1776 and let me know what you think about that.
Just, see how that goes.
Because they don't like it when you actually hit them with facts. It really upsets them.
Oh, no. Facts, what's the old saying? Facts don't care about your feelings?
Yeah. Right? Facts over feelings.
Facts over feelings, yeah, for sure. All right, let's go.
As an aside, can I just say I am having so many mixed emotions right now because I'm also, for the first time, really witnessing Side Scrollers Plus chat, and that is a lot to take in. I am both sexually excited and I got a lot going on there, Craig.
Let me just say this: the Side Scrollers Plus chat is fucking wild, right?
Yeah, that is fun.
Yes. All right, let's go and move on. Hey, Phoenix, I heard you were in Boston this past weekend.
That is correct.
We had a Rumble gaming party, a meetup out there, and it seems like it was a pretty fun event, like nice little intimate group of folks out there at the F1 arcade. There's Phoenix busting out the West Side connection down there. I just wanted to point that out.
West and East Coast. I'm a fence sitter. Look at me. There you go.
Oh, you're going with both of them. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, to her credit, Blabs did go out to the event after getting off the plane and feeling really gross and sick. A lot of good Rumble folks out there. I see Vapin back there, and there's Michael and Lumpy. A lot of good Rumble folks out there saying hello. You said but a lot of people actually didn't quite make it out because of Conflu, huh?
Something was going on. Yeah, I'd heard a couple of everything from I think some of the staff and then also some of the fans that there was a lot of sickness going around.
Well, one of the sicknesses actually happened inside the event, as I asked you to do one thing while you were at PAX East. I said, well, you tell me what I told you to do.
Yeah, you had said while you're out there, your one assignment is to film like all the weird shit, like just as much weird stuff as you possibly can. And, you know, a lot of that also just being the agenda from a particular group. And I couldn't find it. I think I said this before. I could not find it anywhere. And I was going to give you a little ring-a-ding on the old phone-a-roo. I don't know why I said that. But anyway, I was going to call you and say, listen, we can't find anything. This is a bust. I maybe even saw like just a couple of people dressed as something. Like you saw the basic. There's a particular dude when they dress as a woman. They all look the same. They're tall. They're like 6'3", very fat. They've got the long hair, the combat boots, the blue hair, all that shit. That guy you saw 100 times over. Okay. But I couldn't find anything else. Nothing with bathrooms, nothing with this and that. And then as I'm leaving around the second or third floor, I found a room. And thankfully, Blabs wound up feeling better on the Rumble event day. So once we did the Rumble event, she kind of showed up for a few hours. After that, we went to the con and we got to film that room. And it made up for the lack of it in the entire event. This was the beacon of weird shit you were looking for.
Now, Wicked, you said you've been to PAX many, many times. And
no, only once, but this was 7 years ago. And I can only imagine what that room looks like now. Because 7 years ago, this stuff wasn't as heavy as it is now.
Well,
and it was weird. It was very weird.
Last year, I talked to Michael from Rumble, who, he's one of the dudes over there. He's a great guy. Michael last year was like, it was his first time going to something like PAX. And he said he was shocked by just the amount of insanity that was there. Blabs, in her short time on the floor, actually tweeted this out. It says, fun fact, men are needed in women's bathrooms in the gaming space. Here, this is the picture that she tweeted out. And we can get a nice little shot of what this poster says. When we say welcome home, we mean it for all gamers. The policies of PAX exist at all PAX shows. Attendees may, quote, use the restroom consistent with their gender identity. We are needed here. We aren't going anywhere over here. And this is how they see themselves right there, which is, there you go. Hi, Blabs. Hello, Blabs. Good to see you. That was the soul in Blabs' eyes leaving right there. Yeah. But we do have footage of you finding this.
And 1 second, a little precursor to this footage that we found.
Oh.
This very slip came from that event. I want to just share with you some of the events.
Like
I do have a pink slip. On Friday, Slay Your Ableist Dragon, a workshop on inclusive narratives and game design. We also have Ableism is the BBEG, making games more accessible for everyone panel. There's a lot of that same shit on here too. So this was like the mecca of odd shit. This room, when we play this video, I think it speaks for itself.
Let's see what you guys found over here. There you go. Let's see where are you, Blabs? Let's try this one more time.
Hi everybody. I woke up and I'm no longer dead, only to go and find the gays here at PAX East. So we're gonna go and see what gays I can find and gay stuff. Let's go. Skittles. Oh boy. Okay.
Oh, the PAX Together group over here. I'm curious what this said on this stand up over here.
I remember this room.
Oh yeah. We're about to get
Our
hit
collection is intended to highlight underrepresented communities and stigmatize identities through either the game's creators, characters within, or our intended audience. While PAX attendees can play games in any part of the show, the tables and games in the intersection are set up and curated to be a safe space to try out new identities, character types, situations, or just freely play in an openly supportive environment.
That's great. Good news. Let's see what it's like.
Oh boy. Okay.
I appreciate that as she's walking in, you are met by somebody who definitely attended the No Kings rally over here.
Yep.
Right. This is good.
She's afraid to walk in.
And then, for fun, you can pick up a tampon or a pad as well.
For fun.
Nothing.
But by the way, look at the other stickers on this trash can over here. The Black Lives Matter sticker. This one says gay. That's pretty great. Phoenix, I want to let you know that if you needed a tampon or a pad, they're there for you.
They were up my ass, Craig. So yeah, mission
good.
accomplished. Yeah.
Good.
Nothing screams they them like tampons. Tampax Pearl.
You got to think the people in this room are the gayest of the gay, right? And the queerest of the queer, right? They're the people who are like, they want to play the tabletop RPG queers, right?
Yeah.
They're those people. These are the people who truly, more than anything, this is their identity. They wake up every morning and go, I'm gay or I'm trans. And like,
they got to remind themselves. Yeah.
Yes. And they you know, some people, they wake up, they have a cup of coffee, they look outside and they're like, yeah, right. They do that, except they look at their trans flag and they're like, yeah, I did it.
And you know they're pissed that they're like sectioned off in a room and not out in the public. Like you could tell it from being in there.
They feel so special. Like, I get my own room. Yes.
Well, I was going to say, the fact that this is only on the 3rd floor, Phoenix, I got to be honest, talk about being othered. Unbelievable.
Yep.
Really. Yep. Unbelievable. And play. There we are.
We got the nice Black Lives Matter.
Yeah. This may be the biggest virtue signal flag I've ever seen. Right here, the BLM rainbow
/ communism /
yeah. That's.
You want to know what's really funny? It's just white people in front of it.
Right.
Of course
right.
It is.
You know, we should actually go back and watch through this and just do a tally of the number of masks per capita in the room, as well as the white people versus quote unquote minorities in the room right here. I think that'd be interesting to watch. Do a full breakdown.
Yeah. Watch.
I kind of want to grab I want to grab a pronoun.
I'm gonna grab a pronoun.
I'm gonna grab over there.
Do you want me to film you?
No. What games are we playing today? Oh, games for kids.
Yeah. So games for kids at the okay. All right. That's where we're at right there. I think doesn't that kind of speak for itself?
Yes.
Boy, it sure does.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone bringing a kid into there, that's a huge red flag.
Mm-hmm.
You know, though, I noticed there isn't any Harry Potter stuff here. I really think we should ask them about J.K. Rowling.
Do you want to?
No.
I'm kind of confused how they think that, like, men going in women's bathrooms are needed. Like, yes, please invade my bathroom. Thank you. I want to hear you take a giant piss next to me. Standing up.
So there we go. From the PAX floor itself. Thank you, Phoenix, for your
bravery, really, when you think about it.
I mean, listen, you're brave, but really the true brave people were the people inside that room.
That room,
100%.
Yeah,
They let everyone know exactly who they are, and that can't be easy.
Yes, absolutely. True bravery in every sense of the word. Thank you for everybody who was there and attended right there. Yeah, and we're not even in June yet either. We're not even in June when it comes to Super Gay Month. And wouldn't you know it, just to kind of throw this out there even more, World of Warcraft is adding its first official Pride event.
Thank God.
Called Dark Spear Dash in patch 12.0.5. And the event raises money for the Trevor Project over here. Isn't this great? Great news, everybody. Congratulations.
I don't know why that name makes me laugh.
Black Spear?
There was a Dark Spear Dash. Like I mean, they wanted it to sound gay.
Or sounds pretty gay.
It sounds pretty gay. So, they accomplished that. Good for them.
Yeah. So there you go. Hey, congratulations, everybody who is super gay. We are proud of you and your gayness. And you do you, boo. You do you, boo. Across all of society, all the time, constantly. Great.
Yes. So proud.
Right. So proud. Hey, Modest Rat came in and says, hey, bada bing, poor Blabina, Mia Mika, cook her up some lasagna soup, Phoenix, so she can get better. These people are freaking broken. Nothing they say makes sense or rooted in reality. Arrivederci, mi amigos. Thank you very much, Modest Rat. Yeti came in and says, unrelated to the news, I was putting the AC lines in my house this weekend, found a Nintendo Power Mat up there in the OG box. Let's go. Nice. That sounds fun. Take a picture. It doesn't have it, Yeti. Make sure you tweet it at us. Night Saber says, some of you may DEI a sacrifice he's willing to make. Thank you, Night Saber. Ram Bam. Biden insurrection is not part of our country's history. The founding fathers. I'm sorry. Do you know how your country was founded? Yeah, thank you, Ram Bam. McLeod for 5 says Blabs probably caught whatever new disease is in the air there.
AIDS.
Mozambique Enjoyer says this stuff can't go away fast enough. Soul Silver for 5 says I didn't expect that PAX went down so much until now. Now I see why we can't have any contact with aliens yet. No sentient being wants to be associated with this. Seaman Native says, how many flags do you need, you freaks? Right? They needed the correct answer, Seaman, is all of them. All of the flags. And if you can't, then you have no interest in that. You got to have all of the flags. All right. So I shot a video over this past weekend, but I wanted to do another segment on this with you guys because somebody mentioned in my reaction to Screw Attack content that went up over the weekend that it'd be good to react to some of this stuff with you guys. And so I posted this over the weekend. This is a clip from 2013-ish, back the previous iteration of side scrollers. This show's been around for a while. In this iteration, it's been around for 3 years, but this was literally the first thing that I did on the internet in 2006 was a podcast. And I've had multiple hosts that have happened throughout it, many different iterations of folks. But the one thing that I've heard really since this show has come back is you've changed, Craig.
Of course.
You've changed, right?
You're supposed to say the same that you were 20 years ago,
Well, you've changed, man. And I wanted to put up this clip from 2013-ish where I was, it's about 6 minutes long. And we'll stop and start as we go along. And look, we laugh at stupid things on the show. And a little bit of context, we did side scrollers once a week. It was about 30 to 45 minutes. It was very brief, very quick, very fast paced. And we had a segment in it called the Side Scrollers News Desk, where we'd take a look at 3 really stupid stories from around the internet and we would laugh at them. And that was the whole premise of the segment, was what silliness is happening in society, and let's talk about it. Now let's watch this segment and see how much I've changed here.
University, y'all have heard it? Yeah, sorry. Clemson University.
Clemson University.
Oh,
Lemons.
Clemson University. Y'all heard of it before?
Actually, no. I just saw it in the doc and read it correctly because.
Yeah. Well, dyslexia is a pain.
Even the internet can't hold this.
It's too much.
Frosty Kiss says,
Too much change.
Craig's hairline sure did change. You kidding me? Look at that sweet bad boy. You kidding me? Look at this sweet hairline right there. Get the hell out of here with that. That's nonsense. So this is with Chad and Sam of previous Screw Attack crew. Let's see if we can get this thing going or not. What's going on here, internet?
Clemson University. Y'all heard of it before?
Actually,
we'll bring it down
here
a
it
little
goes
bit.
again. Yeah.
Can I just comment how good a job I am of doing this? I'm starting to get into a rhythm, Craig.
Yeah, you're figuring it out.
He's enjoying it now, actually.
Yeah, I think I'm doing it.
I told you, I believed in you. You just got to
Thank you.
believe in yourself.
I appreciate that. Thanks so much, Wicked.
Wonderful.
I just wanted to stop the show to tell everyone how proud of myself I am.
Well, I'll tell you what. While we do that, Phoenix, why don't you read off this super chat while I get this queued up?
Sure. Happy Tree Hugger for 500 kicks. When people stop thinking for themselves, you get the No Kings protest. When freedom of thought is stripped from people, you get Canadian liberals. Thank you, Happy Tree Hugger.
Thank you very much, Happy Tree
Scary
Hugger.
combo.
Now, Phoenix, do you know how to put that down and put up Wolfen Wings?
Let's try. Let's try 1 second. I'm going to do this.
It's exciting to see.
Did it? Oh no, I think I just unstart, but I can do this, right? Okay. How dare you change, Craig says, Wolfen Wings for 10. Did it.
Well, I'm excited to share with you guys. Here we go. Let's do. I mean, we told you this show is going to be a mess today. All right, here we go. Oh, is this it? No, that's Black Snape. Hold on, let's see if this is it. Hold on, I'm trying to do this over here. All right, come on, baby. Why don't you work for me? Work for me. Fuck it. We'll get to this some other time.
We'll try again later.
We'll try another time when it's because Blabs isn't here. Well, we'll get to that segment another time. It's fine. Let's go and move on to another fun story then, because it's Blabs' fault. Hippie Tree Hugger, thank you again for the 500 kicks. All right, let's go here. Did you see? Man, I hope this works. I sure hope this works. Did you see the streamer who got robbed live on stream? He has a hot dog stand in Baltimore. Did you see this video of this guy?
I did not.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So what you need to know is he live streams making hot dogs for folks over here.
Oh.
Yeah. It seems like a pretty fun little thing, right? And well, literally homeboy, pulled up and was like, he wanted a hot dog. So let's see the interaction here that happened, because it's interesting to say the least.
Yes, sir.
What is happening?
Guilty.
This is on X. Sometimes X does this. Yeah, it has a loading issue sometimes.
Craig, I'll tell you, the thing that confuses me the most about this situation is how long this gentleman here invests in stealing from him. Like, really has a conversation about it, then recognizes he's on camera, he's told he's on camera, and then still manages to do it in case we don't get to play it. That's what confused me about this.
Let's see if it plays.
Yes, sir.
God dang. This is at 270p. This is like as shitty as you can possibly get over here.
Good old X.
All right. Damn. Well, what you need to know is guy walks up, takes money out of the payment bin. It's not like a till, it's just like a little tip jar. Takes it out and walks away. Walks away with the money. Again, I got to go to my car to get money for this, and literally just rips off $20 from the dude right there. Phoenix, you were saying about how pleasant he was?
Yeah, it's like, so Wicked, since you haven't seen it, like there's an actual conversation. The kid goes up to him, has this conversation. Now the guy, the hot dog guy, is telling him, because he notices that there's a camera. Hot dog guy says, yeah, I live stream all this stuff. They get to conversing. Then, so he is aware that he's on video, but the kid still then says, oh, you know what? Keep adding all this stuff on it because he wants the guy to turn his back. He wants hot dog guy to turn his back. So he keeps saying, yeah, add relish or whatever, da 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 da. And then he pulls the money from it, from the tip jar. I think Craig, I think he almost gets caught for a second. So then he's like, I don't know how much. He's like, I don't know if I should put this back in. And then he goes, yeah, more relish, more this, and then runs off with the money. The whole thing was weird.
It was exactly what you would expect from somebody who needs $20 and doesn't want, it's very, for lack of a better word, childish, right? He kind of looks like he's reaching, he does one of these and is like looking, and the worst part about it is he leaves the guy with the hot dogs. He leaves him with the hot dogs still on the grill. And the guy knows he's not coming back. So what a damn shame.
Yeah, that's a lot of work to just, robbing someone, I wouldn't know, but it just seems like a lot of work to
Let's be real. Let's be real. You've robbed a few people in your day.
Oh, listen, I don't want to I don't want to talk about the KitKat situation again. I can't give details.
I've been caught stealing. The most embarrassing thing to be caught stealing, actually, Craig.
Condoms.
But the wrong ones. I'll get to that. So, yeah. So back in San Francisco, holler at CVS on Market. I was there. And your boy Phoenix said, I do not want the embarrassment of having to buy these. I was also very poor. So I went and I had this method. I would grab something and then I would shop for jackets. I had a little tiny little jacket out and I would put my hand with the item in the jacket area. Okay. Like I'm sifting through the things. And then I'd slide it down the old sleevaroo, right? Well, it turns out they caught me. But here's the worst part. I picked the wrong condoms. Thankfully, not micro penis condoms, but they were like you can't last more than a second. It has that lube in it that like desensitizes you. You know what I'm talking about? And so I just looked like I had this big crate of I only last 5-second condoms. And I got grilled in the back room, and I think they saw that was embarrassment enough. They let me go, but that was rough.
They're like, I'm sorry, man. We're just gonna let you go with a warning.
Yeah. Grabbed the wrong ones, or did I? Maybe those are the ones I needed. I don't know. Can't recall.
I was totally kidding when you said when I said condoms.
That's literally what it was.
Frank wasn't ready for that story, but
literally what it was.
Here we are.
I can relate. It's okay. What's a condom? I don't know. All right, let's go and move on to this other thing. Wolf and the Wings says, "How dare you change, Craig?" Well, Wolf and the Wings, we'll get to that story another day when the internet's working.
When Blabs is back and she fixes the internet.
A Bentley guy for 5 says, "Phoenix, tell your brother to give back the hot dogs."
Way to go against stereotypes, Eric. Come on, man. Come on.
All right. Now, Phoenix, you sent over this video earlier today. Hopefully, it plays. This says, "Funny video GameStop training." What do you know about this?
So this was I'm just writing all your time codes there for you. So this was something that has kind of like circulated around for forever now. I don't know if it's the funniest thing in the world, but it's something I think worth a look. From my understanding, this was a GameStop internal employee video on how to talk with this new growing demographic of women shopping GameStop, and it's like how to approach them. And they made this whole thing feel like a witty little African safari, like they're on the prowl of a new type of animal, and it's pretty cringy. And I thought, hey, if we got nothing, let's check it out. Kind of could be entertaining.
All right, let's see. Wicked, let's see if you'd ever enjoy being approached like this at a GameStop.
Let's see.
Making her aware of other products GameStop has to offer that may appeal specifically to her. Let's watch.
Hi, I need to buy a gift card.
Sure, I can help you with that. My name's Andrew, by the way.
Hi, Andrew. I'm Jennifer.
Nice to meet you. So, how much can I get for you on the card?
$50, please.
Sure thing. Now, if you don't mind me asking, who's the card for?
It's for my sister. She has a Nintendo DS and she wants some new games.
Oh, really? Well, are you aware of a current promotion we have going on called Sharpen the Mind, Shape the Body?
No, what's that?
Well, when you spend $34.99 or more on select Wii or DS titles, as well as certain accessories, you get a free 12-month subscription to a lot of popular magazines such as Oprah, Cosmopolitan, The Red Book, as well as some others.
Oh, really? I love Cosmo.
Sorry, that's hilarious. Hey, don't all women love Cosmo, Wicked?
Obviously, if not, you're not a woman. Come on.
Obvious.
At least identify as one.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's see. This is going swimmingly so far.
I've been meaning to buy a DS for a while now, and my sister's addicted to that game Brain Age. And with this promotion running, it's such a great deal.
This is by the way, not creepy at all. This is exactly how like upper management at GameStop envisions these interactions going, which is just probably the funniest thing about this.
Yeah,
Where you go like, hey, I know I'm selling you this hot dog right now, but have you ever thought about adding some grilled onions to it? And then they go, well, I've heard about grilled onions lately. And
Tell me more about these grilled onions.
I've thought about grilled onions before in the past, and my sister really likes them, and I've been thinking about it as an opportunity to have some grilled onions before. So this is a great opportunity for me to have some grilled onions. It's like it's pretty spectacular.
As you can see, Andrew turned what could have been a simple gift card sale into an opportunity to educate and upsell the customer. And throughout the exchange, the customer became more open to suggestions that piqued her interest. By the end, she made the transition from hunter to gatherer with ease and walked away with an additional purchase she wouldn't have made if Andrew hadn't drawn her in like he did. Over the next few weeks, we expect our new promotions to draw more female customers than ever into GameStop stores. So keep in mind what we've seen here today. A personal approach, good listening, and knowledgeable suggestions delivered in a friendly, unassuming way.
It just dawned on me. The entire culture shift is GameStop's fault and this promotion.
Wow.
Dun, dun.
This
They
was
started it.
This is it.
I know Anita Sarkeesian was around and she screwed things up pretty good, but this is it. We found ground zero.
We found it. Ground zero.
Ground zero for the culture shift was this promotion inside of GameStop. Oh my God.
And I just love how she comes out from behind the sign like the crocodile hunter.
Oh, yeah.
She's ready.
Do you think she actually has that accent or is that just fake?
It's probably fake.
Probably. I mean, this whole thing is pretty I don't know the production quality. They probably flew someone in. They paid the big bucks to get someone with a real accent.
Speaking
Obviously.
of, if at some point you could at least just play the beginning where they have like the African safari, and then they show all the stock photos of like women as construction workers and in a boardroom and all that other shit. It's my favorite.
We will absolutely get to that. Let's finish up this finally riveting 51 seconds.
Will help you create hundreds of new female GameStop enthusiasts. To make sure you've got the details of the January promotion, let's recap it one more time. Promotion dates, January 5th through March 15th. Promotion theme, sharpen the mind, shape the body, experience personal growth through the world of gaming. Offer, when your customers purchase $34.99 worth of games and accessories from the select products in the promotion collection,
This is it.
they will receive a free 12-month subscription to one of these magazines: Oprah, Cosmopolitan, Marie Claire, Redbook, Good Housekeeping, or Smart Money. Thanks for watching, and until next time, remember...
What percentage of women do you think chose Smart Money?
Yeah, I was thinking that. Like that one was just like thrown in because like, we gotta get rid of this one too. So
It's like they're like, we did 15,000 conversions of this promotion, but not a single one of them chose Smart Money as their magazine. They all chose Mary Claire and the sex magazines.
And speaking of promotion, Craig, just a reminder.
Yes.
yeah,
What's that,
a
Phoenix?
reminder.
Oh, that was just a reminder that there is a promotion at some point today. I saw that as a segue.
He's trying, man. He's really trying.
For a wallet, we have...
We're going to get to that tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's good. Yeah, we'll do that tomorrow.
A
Thank
segue
you.
for tomorrow.
A segue
Future
to let you know
segue.
that we would love to have 15,000 conversions over at sidescrollersplus.com. You can use promo code FREE and join for free over there. That's the best way to support the show. Go on over there and check us out. We'd really appreciate that. That'd be good. We got some fun shows coming up right now. That promo code, by the way, going away tomorrow at the end of the month. So get it in now. All right. You want to see the beginning of this, Phoenix?
Yes, please.
At GameStop, we sell quite possibly the coolest merchandise in the world.
Atta
Some of the
girl.
most knowledgeable and enthusiastic customers on the
Director of Womanly Studies. I'm a smart one. See her name?
It's good. It took me a while to stop laughing on that one.
That's a good one.
planet. But this January and February, we're aiming an exciting new promotion at an entirely new breed of consumer. A segment of the species that remains a mystery to over 50% of the population today. Join me on an amazing journey as we reveal the truth about one of the world's most fascinating creatures.
She can read a map. She's smart.
Yeah. Understanding and selling to our expanded audience.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I love this so much.
Marge.
Simpson. Yes.
Women.
I wish it started off with toots.
Phoenix's first job. He's the one that he compiled that together. That's why he wanted to make sure
Yeah.
we looked at it.
This is awesome. Well, I do want to hear a little bit of their logic here. Let's see.
Percentage of the entire GameStop customer base.
Hold on,
Yet
what percentage?
We compose a large percentage of the entire GameStop customer base, yet differ greatly from the traditional core audience, most notably because we are not young men or teenage boys, and because we rarely utter the word dude. Today, we're going to explore the motivations behind our female shoppers and reveal heretofore undiscovered techniques that will help you build a symbiotic relationship with them.
Can I just pause for 1 second?
Yes,
What
yes,
always
yes,
chaps, why is it every single time when women have they ever need to say, talk about themselves, that they need to shit on men? Like every single fucking time. Instead of just like, hey, look, there's a growing demographic of women in this space. Continue on with your little video. Nope, we've got to shit on men constantly.
That's feminism, baby.
Well, I'm a smart one. That's her name. This is it. We told you. When it comes back to society shifting originally, this was it right here. I'm a smart one was patient zero for this, and that's horrendous.
It's her fault. Blame her for everything.
Find I'm a smart one now. Let's get her on the show. Let's get her on this. I love the montage of woman badasses at the beginning. The corporate office, Marge Simpson.
I know Marge.
Jackie Joyner Kersey over here, which is just great. Wonderful stuff. Well, thank you, Phoenix, for finding that. This is how I feel every time you talk. I make that face. This is good. All right. Hey, GME came in and says, what's happening, guys? Everything okay? Here's a 10 spot for these trying times. GME, listen. Labs is dead. Phoenix is hurting. I may as well just be on the way out. All right. It's over. And the only one has any value here is Wicked. And that's really all we need to know about
Thank
today.
you.
Yes.
I try.
Adam came in with 2, says, so Phoenix, you got DSP favorite brand. I heard he's quick and he's the best gamer. I don't know. I don't watch him. Yeah. By the way, I saw there's new DSP documentary out that we are featured. I guess I'm featured predominantly in, which is.
Oh, because you're besties?
Well, I mean.
I'm kidding.
I'm kidding.
Chad, don't take this seriously.
Yeah. We have Poke Elda says they only need one flag, a big red one. Thank you, Poke Elda. Excellent. All right. Hey, I just saw this coming across the guideline, and I'm very intrigued by this. Chick-fil-A is offering a free ice cream cone to families who agree to put their phones away during a meal as part of an effort to encourage more face-to-face time and less screen use at the table. Look at this. I am very on board with free ice cream for the lack of cell phone use.
Yeah, valiant effort. It might work for the kids because the kids that, the younger generation is just, there's constantly some kind of tablet or phone, it seems, in front of their face. So I like this. They're trying.
Yeah. Ask a team member for a coop. Place all phones in the coop. I'm guessing that's like a container. and enjoy your meal together. After you finish, let the team member know, and everyone at the table will receive an ice cream cone as a reward. Grab a coupe and take the challenge right there. That's awesome to hear.
I do
Very
like
cool.
that.
I like it, but I also, it's really sad that a corporation has to remind parents how to, parent.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a fair point. Yeah. Be a family. Chick-fil-A way.
Yeah. I got to be honest. It's, I mean, I agree with you 100%, but they are at least doing something.
Agreed.
Yeah.
No, 100%.
Yeah. So that's cool. I'd like to hear that. All right. Well, maybe Blabs will go next time she's in town. She's a big ice cream fan, or big Chick-fil-A fan as well.
Oh yeah.
So two scoops
both.
at the same time. All right. Before we got started on our show today, Wicked, you had a very important question. You said, "Are you excited for the new Mario movie coming out?" Yeah. That's coming out on Wednesday, I believe. Wednesday, a weird day to release a movie.
Because they wanted it out on April 1st, I think. You know what I mean? I think that's where it landed for some reason, which not bad. Unless they're lying to us and it's not coming out on the 1st. And it's a big April Fool's and it's not going to be till Thursday.
Well, I don't think that's going to happen.
No, because you paid for the tickets and stuff.
Right. One of the voice actors in it is Brie Larson. And Brie Larson, for a good while, was kind of toxic when it came to her appearing in various movies and talking about Girl Boss and such.
Yeah, she was either toxic or tit-tastic. It was one or the other. She'd 1 minute she'd be fucking the most annoying wretch in the universe, and then she would pivot the other way and just show tits. Like that's what she did. And went ping-ponged back and forth.
Or do her little ballerina dance. You know, she had some moments.
Well, it appears that Brie Larson is kind of on a career redemption as far as credibility when it comes to fans go. Verbal Riot had this tweet out. It says, Brie Larson had a come to Jesus moment with her career, and I'm here for it. And I think that this has been the constant message is Brie Larson should just let the fans know that they appreciate or that she appreciates them, right? And she appreciates the IPs that she's working with. I see Speed Force in the chat says Ryan Fixter. That's good. Well, maybe that's what happened because this was her at the Mario Galaxy movie here premiere in Japan.
Hi, arigatou gozaimasu. It's Brie. I'm so pleased to be here. It's a dream of a lifetime to be in this film playing Rosalina. I love Nintendo so much. I've been playing it my entire life, and so I'm so grateful to be here. Lots of love.
Maybe this is what happens when you actually like the franchise you're working with, though. Call me crazy. But maybe she just wasn't that great of an actress, right? Like, she didn't do a good job pretending to care about Captain Marvel, but she maybe really likes Nintendo.
Yeah.
Good for her.
I mean, it does seem kind of fakey and actory, you know, but with all that, I mean, I'm going to be a little skeptical when it comes to this, but she does actually have a history with Nintendo, specifically with Nintendo Switch commercials. You can see there's a footage of her in these playing with the Switch. It's an official Nintendo commercial that she created, and on her YouTube channel, she has actually cooked up various, pardon the pun, cooked up some Zelda recipes, shorts over here, and she actually has done some Nintendo content on there. So, you know, she appears that this may be the role that she was waiting for, was playing Rosalina in the new Mario movie. Any thoughts?
I'm sorry, Wicked. Continue.
No, go ahead.
No, Wicked. It's all you.
No, I was just gonna say I liked Brie and Scott Pilgrim. I didn't watch Captain Marvel. I didn't watch any of it. I wasn't into it. But if she's trying to, do a 180, then good for her. Because she wasn't, if you compare her to like Rachel Zegler, very mild, the things that she said in comparison. So I think she could definitely, make a comeback and people won't hate on her quite as much. And if she's really happy about this role, then good for her. I hope she does. It's just a voice acting role too. So people that are hating on her, it's like, it's just a voice act. We had to deal with Seth for Donkey Kong, right? And the movie was still good. So I think the movie's going to be great. And I I'm happy for her if she's really enjoying this role, and we're going to see a new Brie.
Phoenix?
I just kind of, one of the things that I think some people forget about is that there's usually PR firms and all sorts of people behind every actor, actress. So I've never known, it's hard to say what the actor is saying, if it's their own voice or if they were told, particularly around Captain Marvel, it could have been that her team is saying, you got to push female empowerment, be the girl boss, go out there, don't be feminine, be this girl boss kind of idea. And then they saw how badly that didn't work. And she said, who the hell knows? It may never have been her idea. She may have been following orders. I never know. The point is that Hollywood is very fake. And usually these celebrities will just parrot and say whatever the hell they need to do to further their career, whether it's from their team or their own selves. It's all bullshit. So I don't think Brie has had a change of heart of anything, whatever her beliefs are probably identical. And this one felt to me kind of like her team was like, say fucking nothing. And you could see how nervous she was just even saying it. She's like, hi, I love the Nintendo and I love it. Goodbye. It was just like, get in, get out real quick, Brie. Don't say much. So we'll see. I am going to be curious to see this movie. I didn't see the other movie. I don't really the other Mario movie. I don't watch Hollywood films. I'm going to be curious to see how girl bossy this one is and how agenda filled this is. I'd love to know if you guys see it, how good or bad that element is.
Rosalina is, I wouldn't consider her a girl boss. I would say Rosalina, as somebody who really enjoyed the actual Galaxy movies or Galaxy games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but in the movie, because I heard that the first movie that Peach was super girl boss. That's what I heard.
Yeah, I mean, she's not the damsel in distress of Super Mario Brothers 1, right? Mm-hmm. She definitely has I want to say super girl boss because she doesn't like take over things, but she definitely plays the competent princess who shows Mario the ropes in a new world, right? So she is.
But does Mario save the day or does she save the day? If you have to think,
I don't remember.
There's your answer.
I don't remember the ending. If I'm
no,
being totally
Mario
honest
does. Mario
He
does.
does?
I look at
Okay.
it more like because I'm a fan of the games that this Peach was more of the what was it? It's the not Super Mario Brothers, one where you could play any of them. So maybe they kind of channeled that one more, like where you could actually play as Peach. It wasn't. I didn't think it was very girl boss.
Okay, that's good.
That's just how I felt with the first one. I really enjoyed the first one. They could have definitely leaned more into like having her take over, like you said. If she saves it at the end, that would have been like, oh come on, it's Mario's thing. But no, Mario does ultimately save the day in the first one. I am looking forward to this one. I'll give an honest review on it. I think this is going to be great, especially because they are introducing Star Fox too. People are very excited about that.
Yes.
Yoshi, it's going to be great. I hope so. I'm always cautiously optimistic, but because of how much I liked the first one, I do actually have high hopes for Galaxy. And I agree with Craig. I liked the game too, so it's going to be nice to see Rosalina brought into the mix.
Yeah, I do think that it was Mario and Luigi who saved the day.
Okay,
That's good to hear. It was Mario and Luigi. That's right. Can't forget. I like Luigi more than Mario, so I can't believe I left my boy out of this. But Mario is like the main one in it. So, but yes, I'm hoping that they do a Luigi's Mansion movie at some point.
I believe Charlie Day, who voices Luigi, I believe he had actually said, I saw somewhere like on that Park Place or something, that he was saying that they hope that they get a Luigi Mansion movie, because that'd be awesome. Because that'd be a fun like Halloween movie, a cartoony kids Halloween movie. That'd be fun.
Yeah, great. Well, there you go. All right, we do have a little bit more on today, but let's go and pack it up today. Between Phoenix falling under the weather, me feeling a little rough, Blabs getting over her stuff, and Wicked having some IRL duties, I think this is a good opportunity for us to wrap just a tad early today. Normally, we go till around 1 Central, but I think today we'll make that exception because more than anything, I want to make sure everybody gets healthy. And I know that
you guys need to get your rest.
We got to get our rest. We got to get things back to normal. So yeah. All right. With that said, guys, thank you very much for tuning in, being a part of our life, and allowing us to be a part of yours. Would you guys do us a favor? Hit the thumbs up button before we wrap up, and go check out Wicked Virtues channel. You can find the links to it down below, and I'll make sure to put that there after the show's over. We have some good things coming up over on Side Scrollers Plus. If you haven't yet, Once again, that promo code FREE expires tomorrow at the end of the month, March 31st. So make sure you guys take advantage of that while you have an opportunity to do so over at sidescrollersplus.com. Get a free month. There will be some fun content happening up over there here in the next few weeks. Looking forward to sharing that with you guys. With that said, have a great rest of your day, and we will see you guys tomorrow when we're back at 11 a.m. Central Time when we are joined by...
Boop.
Someone.
Where is Blam?
Myself and Craig and maybe Blabs.
Yes,
and a
for
fun
sure.
surprise guest. You'll have to tune in to find out this great guest.
Yeah, it'll be a surprise. It'll be a surprise. Hold on, let me
Oh, wait,
let me
hold
check.
up. 1 second.
You got it?
No, I definitely don't, but there's another super chat. 1 second.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Definitely don't.
Tomorrow is Rev and Straub. So that'll be a great show. Rev and Straub tomorrow. So, and we continue the greatest console ever tournament mañana. So, yes, Jake, Rev, and Straub. It's going to be a good one. Oh, we didn't even get to today in gaming history. Okay, real quick. Let's do that really fast.
Today in gaming history with Flash.
Yeah, Jew, step on me, mommy.
Okay, sorry, my fault. Okay, some games that Blast put up today, March 30th. Oh my God!
Oh, and Jake is also going to be there. Is that the idea?
That's what I'm hearing. Holy crap! It's going to be a big show tomorrow. Okay, DOA Paradise, Grood, and Astropop. I'm going to tell you this right now. This is absolute shit. I am honestly. I wish
this
Blast
being the biggest one.
Resident Evil.
Yikes. We missed that one right there.
And Marvel versus Capcom 2.
Whoa, boy.
Oh, boy. We like to do a little troll. Just sometimes we like to troll.
I just don't understand it. I just don't understand how she can see this and not.
Blabs. Well, she's sick. We'll give her the benefit of the doubt.
She did this before she was sick. She did it before she was sick.
He's like, no,
Final
no
Fantasy
excuses,
16.
no excuses.
15 right there. Yeah.
Blabs
Thimbleweed
broke
Park
my
for
heart.
me. No one ever played that game, but I loved it.
I'm just saying, you start with Resident Evil, you put Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on it, and then you put a bowl of poop in the center of the screen, and you know what? You have an A+ list. That's all you need to do. Unbelievable. You got any fun thoughts about those games, Wicked?
I'm just gonna use Duck Leon here to judge Blabs. That's all I got.
That's awesome.
Just absolute.
How do you miss Resident Evil, Blabs?
Please tweet it, Blabs.
Favorite Resident Evil game, Wicked, go.
Resident Evil 2
At a girl.
Remake.
Nice.
remake.
Yeah. All right. Guys, have a great rest of your day. Appreciate you guys popping in. We'll see you guys tomorrow when Rev, Straub, and Jake join us. My God, what a power show that's going to be. It's going to be a great one. Maybe Blabs will be back. Who knows? Maybe I won't be here. Maybe Phoenix won't be here, but the show will be here, which is great. So have a great rest
Just
of your
empty
day.
microphones. And
Yeah,
watch, it's our highest rated show ever.
There have been times where you just start it up and you just let it go. So, all right, guys, have a great rest of your day. And remember, people are going to try to keep you down. Don't let them. You guys got to go get it. Have a great rest of your day. See you later. Bye-bye.
Fatality.
Fatality.